Whenever we hear a song, we automatically feel like tapping our feet or clapping our hands with the song, right? Even if we don't know anything about music, still we feel a certain rhythm in the song and we express it through our movements. So today we're going to talk about this very, very important topic called rhythm. Singing in rhythm is one of the most important things for every singer. It is not enough if you just get the notes right or the melody right. You equally have to have a strong sense of rhythm, a sense of beat. If you don't have a good sense of rhythm, then your song will sound very weak and it will not have that impact. Even if your voice is really good, unless you have a strong sense of rhythm, you will not be able to create that impact in the song. So let's talk about this today. Let's understand the concept of rhythm in a very, very simple manner. And I'll also give you a very interesting exercise with which you can develop your sense of rhythm. Are you ready? The best way to understand rhythm is through a clock. A clock has 12 counts, right? Now once the clock's hand has finished 12 counts, what happens next? Does it go to number 13? No, it goes back to number 1, right? So that is the first rule of rhythm. A rhythm contains repeating cycles. So every time you reach 12, you again start from 1. And then again you reach 12 and again start from 1. So this is what happens in music also. Now let's say instead of 12 counts, our clock has only 8 counts. This becomes our 8-beat cycle in music. It is also called Adi Talam in Carnatic music. Now suppose the clock has only 6 counts, then that is called Rupaka Talam. Suppose it has only 4 counts, it is called Eka Talam, and so on. So this is how we get so many different talas in music. So every song that you learn, the first thing you should know is what is that cycle at which the rhythm is repeating. So now let us do a very interesting exercise to actually feel this concept of rhythm. I'm going to take a simple 4-beat cycle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let us imagine that each of these 4 beats is further divided into 4 counts. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let us now focus on each of these counts. Let's start with the first count. So what we're going to do is, in the first cycle, we will say all the 4 numbers, okay, just to get a grip over the rhythm. But in the second cycle, we will only say 1. We will only pronounce the first count, the others we will remain silent. Okay, let me show you how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so although I said only 1, the other 3 numbers I was counting in my mind, right? Because those counts are also there. So we have to say the 1 in the right position. Now 1 is the easiest of the counts because it coincides with each beat, right? It exactly matches with the beat. So let us now do the same exercise but for the second count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2. So did you see how the 2 does not coincide with the beat, but it is slightly off the beat. So accordingly you have to say it at the right time. Because when you're learning a song, it is not necessary that every song will start exactly on the beat. Some songs may start at the second count, some songs may start at the third count, some may start at the fourth count. So accordingly, you should know how much space to leave before you start singing. And that is why this exercise is very important. So now let us do the same exercise for the third count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. So did you see how the 3 is further away from the beat, right? So now let's do the last part where we count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, So 4 is literally at the end of the cycle. So we have to wait for 3 whole counts and only then say 4. So in this manner, we really need to develop the skill of understanding what is happening inside a beat. Because when we hear a song, we will not be hearing all these counts. We will only be hearing the main beats. So what is happening inside those main beats, that is something we have to understand, we have to mentally count. Only then we will know what is the right place to start a particular line, how long is each syllable, where should I move to the next line, and so on. Hope you enjoyed this video and got a good understanding of the basics of rhythm. If you want to really strengthen your rhythm, then I would say the best place to do this is Carnatic music. Because Carnatic music has one of the most elaborate and structured approach towards rhythm. So the kind of exercises that you will be learning will really strengthen the coordination between your singing and your rhythm. So if you want to get started with this journey, then please join VoxGuru's live Carnatic curriculum. We have a beautiful foundation program for you where we cover all of this, all the basics of rhythm, tala, and how to coordinate the singing with the rhythm. Because ultimately we are not going to just keep playing rhythm alone, right? While playing the rhythm, we also have to sing correctly. So our singing also has to be perfect and the rhythm also has to be perfect. So for achieving that coordination, there are a bunch of exercises that we need to do so that when we are singing our songs, it becomes much easier. So come join us in this journey by dropping us a message right away. I have shared the link in the description. So just WhatsApp us and we'll get back to you with all the details of our programs. And we also have a voice culture course if you are looking to develop various vocal skills in your voice as well. And also go ahead and download the VoxGuru app. It is available on both Android and iOS. And here you will find a lot of courses which are self-learning courses. So you can just subscribe and start learning on your own, at your own pace, at your own comfortable time. So please explore that as well. And I will be waiting for your WhatsApp message. Let's get started on this journey together.